Hey girl, what is up? So today we are going to be piggybacking on the video that I posted last week, and that's talking about how to deal with your trauma as an adult. Now, it's important to know that trauma comes in so many different forms for everybody. My trauma comes through seizures and self-worth. There's multiple, well, actually not multiple, I've gotten better at it, but there are days where I just don't feel like I'm pretty enough. I don't feel like I am worth anything. I feel like my partner is talking bad about me to his other partner, and it is just a vicious cycle. And also my seizures. When I get too overwhelmed, I feel I go into anxiety attacks, which lead into seizures. So it's just really important to know how your body deals with this trauma. And so once you know that, okay, I deal with trauma in this way, it's easier to handle those emotions or handle those situations. So if you deal with trauma and anxiety attack, you know, okay, well, I need to have a water bottle on me. I need to have a comfy pillow with me. And it's just so you can take better care of yourself in that situation. So knowing that you have anxiety attacks lets you have a deeper look into, okay, but why am I having these anxiety attacks? Okay, well, I'm really mad right now. Okay, so why are you mad right now? What caused you to be so mad that you weren't able to voice it? And that's where that old programming comes into effect of when I was a kid, I wasn't able to show my emotions, so I always had to stuff my emotions down until they all just bubbled to the surface, leading to an anxiety attack, leading to a seizure. So how do I cope with my trauma now as an adult? I talk to my partners, and they know that I'm still learning how to talk about my emotions. I am getting a hang of the fact that I don't need to yell. I don't need to have someone else yell at me in order to be seen and heard. On one side of my emotional scale, this makes complete sense, and yes, why isn't anybody else doing this? And then on the other side, it's, well, if you haven't yelled at me and I haven't yelled at you, then this problem is not fixed, and we need to fix it, so you need to yell at me. And that's just really old programming, and that's really bad, and we don't want anyone to do that. So when you are in this boat of, I'm feeling a certain type of way, I know that it's not okay to yell or hit or scream or whatever, because we're putting those old things away because we're not using them anymore. But I still want to do all of that, but I know that's not okay. That's where you need to have self-compassion. You are just learning. You just got on this journey. It is not you wake up one day and, oh my gosh, you are self-aware, you are empowered, you have all the self-esteem you could ever possibly want. No, honey. If that was the case, Girl, I would be sky high right now. I'd be so excited. But I'm still working on this. It's ridiculous. So having compassion on the days that you just want to scream and cry, go into your room and scream and cry in a pillow. It's okay. It's okay to feel your emotions. It's just, we're just learning a new way to process things. And it's funny because in my course that I'm taking right now, our brain doesn't like to learn new things. Isn't that weird? Our brain sees new things as scary and intimidating, and that could hurt us. So if we're so used to yelling and screaming and people yelling and screaming at us, then if that doesn't happen, our brain freaks out. Like, what the heck is going on? This is not okay. We are in danger. But yet it's the completely opposite way around. If you don't get yelled at, if you don't get screamed at, you're not in danger. Isn't that weird? I just learned that today. I thought that was pretty cool that I wanted to share. So with that being said, it's baby steps. Girl, it is baby steps. One day you will be able to be like, okay, I am feeling this emotion. I have sat with this emotion, and now I can handle my emotions better. And then other days, it's done. You were about to take your earrings out like you were about to beat someone up. So it's a roller coaster, and it is okay to be on that roller coaster because this is exhausting, and self-development is just ridiculous. That was my elbow popped. I don't know if you heard it. And that's exactly why I wanted to start taking back, was because I am currently learning from my experiences. I am currently learning how to better manage my emotions, and I want to share that with you, and I want to share that this trauma isn't us. We don't need to have this trauma define us. And so that's really exciting. So that's why I wanted to start taking it back, and I hope that it helps